Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so yeah, I'm making videos again, but before I get on with the usual crap that I tend to throw on my channel, I wanted to talk to you guys first about what I'm going to be putting on my channel from this point on, and also sort of get into why I haven't been making videos for a while. I know it's been a very, very, very long time since I've actually, updated the channel, did anything with it. And I see there's been quite some changes to YouTube since I last put up a video, especially with the new layout. Now I got to figure out what to do with that and come up with a banner and all that crap. The reason why I haven't been making videos in a while, partially I've just been busy, and there's been a crap load of things happening, life-wise so far. Some of it good, some of it not so good. Right now I got things generally under control. And plus, like I said, I've just been straight up busy. And also, to be perfectly honest, I was sort of burnt out of the YouTube thing for a while. Mostly because I felt like I was repeating myself over and over again. Like, I've noticed that there's certain themes that I tend to speak from. And I started worrying that it was getting kind of tiring having to say the same things over and over again, even if it wasn't necessarily like if it was from a different perspective or something. And I felt like people probably got sick and tired of me saying the same things over and over again. I was starting to get sick and tired of saying the similar things. Plus, it was funny. Believe it or not, during this time that I didn't put any videos up, I was actually recording videos. I got at least a good 5 or 6 of them that I recorded. I just never put them up. Like, I recorded them, and I was busy with something else, and then, life would get in the way. And then, like, days later, I'd come back, and I'd look at the videos again, and either I felt like whatever I was talking about kind of lost its relevancy, either because maybe what I was talking about was kind of topical for the time, for that current event, and then I'm like, well, it's kind of too late now, so fuck it. Or I would look at it and I'm like, this isn't very good. I wasn't really able to get my point across, and I would just not put it up. And again, with me kind of like, feeling that I had bigger fish to fry also kind of kept me from, putting stuff up. But now I'm going to start putting stuff up again. But in order to keep me from getting that sort of burnt out feel, or, feel like, I'm treading over the same dumb things and I feel like I'm getting too boring or too stale or whatever, I'm giving myself some new rules, or at least the channel some new rules. One is that I'm not just going to be talking about the usual things that I talk about. You guys know what I usually put up on this channel. It's usually philosophical stuff on a political slant, talking about aspects of human culture and things like that, and my own musings on it and my own thinking, just to spur conversation or debate or get people thinking about things more. Remember the whole aspect of my channel, questions before answers, so it's a whole thing about generating questions. But I'm going to be doing more than that. For one thing, I do want to jump back into the martial arts stuff again. It's funny. Believe it or not, the videos that seem to get watched the most on my channel are the videos where I talk about martial arts. Those seem to get the most hits. And I don't have that many of those videos up. They actually make up a small aspect of what I usually put on the channel, but those videos seem to get the most views. People seem to really be interested in my so-called controversial views on martial arts, and they really aren't all that controversial. They're based off of basic common knowledge of combative arts. Well, I shouldn't say common knowledge. Basic practical knowledge and, knowledge that makes sense about combat arts, as well as, scholarly research. Like, I read books on that and, look at what stuff that actually happened in history, and then when you compare it to the myths of martial arts, it's ridiculous. And I want to do more of those videos because I really think that all this misinformation and BS really needs to stop. Speaking of which, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name. There's a dude who fairly recently sent me a book on Shaolin history, real Shaolin history, that has proven very insightful and very useful. I'm going to have your name flash up on the bottom of the video. I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for sending me that. Thanks a lot. That book is awesome. But I want to, start doing videos on that again. So that will be up. And also, I just want to put up videos where I talk about topics that I find to be fun. Yes, I find talking about philosophy fun. My friends know that I can talk about this stuff for hours. I can philosophize and try to mostly stick with topics on an intellectual slant for a long time. But that's not all I do, and that's not all I am. People who really, really know me know that I'm a freaking nerd, okay? I play video games. I'm into role-playing games. I got a bunch of freaking D&D and Pathfinder books. I watch a lot of... I used to collect a whole bunch of freaking comic books as a kid. Hell, back in high school I made my own. These days I'm trying to get into actual, I'm hoping that I can boost up my writing craft so I can actually get published as far as writing books and novels, because I write a lot of fantasy stuff. I'm into this sort of stuff, and I like to share this stuff with you, like my video game pursuits and, playing Magic the Gathering stuff. I even want to put up a couple of videos with me and my wife. I want to record our matches, because me and my wife play Magic against each other and stuff like that. And I want to share that aspect. Now, for a long time I've been tempted to just simply put that extra stuff up on another channel. I was seriously debating about making another channel just for that stuff, as to not confuse the people who are used to watching what they watch on mine. And because I know not everybody wants to see that, but then again, some other people do. And I'm not going to do that. I know I've talked about this before, and the reason why, and I kind of let it drop, and then I started thinking about it again, and I'm going to stick with, the main reason why I'm not going to separate the channel is because I really don't feel like having to. Google right now is trying to merge a whole lot of stuff, Gmail and YouTube and all that type of stuff, and I've been resisting for a long time merging my Gmail account with this account for the simple reason. I mean, yeah, it's all interlinked, but they want me to use my real name on YouTube now, and I'm kind of staying away from that. Not because I'm afraid of anybody coming after me, but I'm just not right now. I don't need to broadcast my real. I don't know. Maybe I'll get over it and use my real name on YouTube, but for now, Sword Sage is fine. That's what I'm known as on YouTube, and that's what I want to keep for now. And then I'd have to make another freaking account to, make another channel. I just think that would probably be a little too much of a headache. It probably isn't, but for me, it will be a pain in the ass. So I'm just gonna, for now, everything's gonna be up on this channel. All the stuff I want to do. I'm going to be separating it all into different playlists, though, and I seriously need to organize my videos into playlists. I got way too many videos on a variety of topics, and they really need to be organized. So for the next few days, hopefully, if I'm trying to make the time so I can go in and watch all my videos and organize these freaking things so that people know what's what. And yeah, in the topic, make sure to look at the title of the next video is coming out, because if you don't want to see me talk about video games, don't watch it. You'd rather watch the political stuff, watch that. If you don't want to watch political stuff but you want to see the nerd stuff, hopefully though you guys watch everything, for the simple reason that I would like to think that if I'm going to be putting my thoughts and stuff on videos, because a lot of people like communicating with me on an actual conversational tone, and that to me would mean that not only do you want to discuss this stuff, which is the reason why I like the viewership I have, you guys seem to actually want to discuss this stuff, the serious topics, but it also get a sense that you also kind of want to know, you don't just want this two-dimensional image that I would happen to put up, all he talks about is this stuff, or all he seems to be about is this grim stuff. And it's not really true. I mean, I look at the videos that I like watching, the more intellectual stuff, and I like their stuff. I really like their videos. There's so much really good, intelligent stuff on YouTube, but I've noticed lately, because I guess the political and cultural climate of the country I live in, there's a lot of scowling faces and a lot of angry people and a lot of name calling and all that type of stuff. And I don't want to. I know I get caught up in this shit because I end up siding with people who get blasted like crazy. So I try not to get too caught up in the mix, but I end up having to deal with a whole bunch of type of people and those type of topics. That's not all I want to do. I don't want to, be yet another angry voice on YouTube, even though I know, it seems that in real life I tend to be the angry voice screaming out because humanity gets on my nerves. But I'm not all scowls all the time, and not all rants all the time, or at least not all serious rants all the time. So I want to bring up this other stuff, and hell, the next couple of videos, or the next couple of videos I do, among the next couple of videos I do, I'm going to be bringing up some lighthearted topics, and some of them you guys might actually like. You may not think you would, but you might actually like it. So anyway, I've rambled long enough. Stick around. I'll put up some more stuff soon. Catch you guys later.